Today, we have the privilege of speaking with the founder and CEO of REVA Global, Bob Lachance and George Cortes, co-founder and managing director of REVA Global. This is a company that's changing the game for virtual professionals in the Philippines.
Well, what makes REVA Global unique is we are a people-first company. We have realized through the past 10 plus years that we're only as good as the people that are on our team. George and I talk about that all the time, and we look through the ups and downs of any type of business to really create a win-win situation or win-win scenario throughout the industry, because we have clients and we have our Philippine virtual professionals. And in order really to make it elite of the best, we have found that we had to take a step back and really focus our energy into the people. So, you fast forward today, going back 10 years and fast forward today, we're one of the premier companies out there because of the focus on our people.
It all started with our desire to create more meaningful opportunities for the Filipino people. Bob and I saw an potential to bridge the gap between working from home and bringing business to our clients in the United States. Back then, I remember over 10 years ago, the virtual industry was unknown to a lot of people back then. And while there were some people offering virtual assistant services, it was mainly focused on the real estate side, right? Therefore, Bob first hired a VA on the real estate side, but then he saw the gap between not being trained as an investor. So that's where we focused on in the beginning. But fast forward to today, of course, we already have several lines of businesses. And then ultimately, we've seen that there are a lot of talented Filipino people. So what we really did back then was we started to leverage technology to be able to harness the power that it may bring to help build and foster a global remote workforce.
Absolutely. We do anything from admin to bookkeeping to property management services to medical services all the way. And we also have social media services as well. And every day we're innovating. George and I, we meet quarterly on different types of innovations that are happening around the world. So we do a very good job of taking a step back and then taking 2 steps forward because of what we do on the executive level of brainstorming and innovating in this ever-changing world. Company culture, it's teamwork, first and foremost. We look at all of our core values, which are teamwork, ethics and integrity, loyalty and trust, and servant leadership. And you can look at all the individuals that come through our organization and that work day to day as Filipino virtual professionals, and they will say the same thing. They say this is an incredible place to work. We got last 2 years plus, we're going on a great place to work designation, which is something that we take to heart. We're very, very excited for, and continue to be excited for. And not everybody gets that. So for us, that has to do a lot with our culture and the backbone of our company.
One of the challenges we've faced was during the pandemic, when there were a lot of new work-from-home companies that emerged. But being in the industry, one of the pioneers for over 10 years, it was something that we were so accustomed to already that we navigated through it. So regardless of the competition, we are very positive and confident that REVA Global will be staying for the long haul, only because even before the pandemic happened, REVA Global was already pandemic-proof, as we say, since everyone is working remotely. And we continuously want to do that.
Absolutely. I mean, we have many different success stories. The easiest one is we could check out our website. Every day we get, we call them REVA wins from our virtual professionals, not only our virtual professionals, but also on our client side as well. We have, hundreds of Google reviews that are positive. We have testimonials on our website. But one in particular I could talk about. I mean, we have one of our managers that never got her license before and actually never qualified for to be able to buy a car. She bought her car, and it was a huge celebration within us. Obviously, we all know who that is.
Yeah.
So that's a big celebration. Another celebration is I have a real estate investment company myself in the United States, and we have over 20 of our virtual professionals working for us. And 2 years ago, we closed on about 100 transactions. And because once we started implementing our virtual professionals, we closed over 250 this past year. So that's a huge success. And I could go on and on and on, but those are some two very easy ones that we could talk about because they're all just right in front of us. The remote work, I think, we're only at the tip of the iceberg on where it's going to be. Ever since the pandemic, everyone is getting more and more comfortable. And with innovation and with technology and where that's going, it's just, George and I are seeing this in every different industry, not only real estate, not only the medical industry, which we're in, not only, property management, etc., social media, it's just going everywhere. And we're seeing a lot of companies contact us on a daily basis saying, hey, what can you do for us? How can we work together? So we see this as a huge opportunity for REVA Global.
For REVA Global's growth and expansion, just like what Bob said earlier, we have quarterly meetings, and some of those, to name a few, is we first start with service diversification. When I say service diversification, it means initially we only started focusing on the investing side, right? But fast forward to today, we have several lines of businesses. To name a few, we have property management, we have the real estate side, we have social media, name it. Basically, anything that can be done virtually, we're doing it. So diversifying our services. Second, that also results to market expansion. When we say market expansion, that means not only tapping into certain clientele, but we would also be tapping into different types of people, not only focusing on the real estate side, but then again, anyone who needs virtual assistant services. And then ultimately, we plan to tap into not just the United States, but that's why it's named REVA Global. Hopefully, we can do it globally. Next would be our IT side, if we enhance our technology, leverage technology, as you know, AI is very common right now. And for clarity, I get this question a lot, they would ask us, since there's AI, do you plan to ultimately replace your VAs with AI? And the answer to that is no. We would only use AI and technology to help increase efficiency, but that's it. AI can never have the same heart and compassion that a person has, and that's one thing that we are very proud of. To Bob's point earlier, we are very focused on our people, and I don't think no computer can, provide that type of service to any person. Next would be continuously training people, training and upskilling. Of course, it's never ending. There will be new products, new developments, and we would always want to immerse the people on how to, be up to date and up to speed. Next would be continuously hiring the right talent. And then, most importantly, it's also ultimately remaining consistent in what we do. By remaining consistent with our goal and mission, I am confident that REVA Global plans to solidify and aims to hold its position as being one of the premier virtual assistants worldwide.
The advice I would give is I would say definitely do your due diligence. George and I talk about this all the time. No matter what it is, it doesn't matter if you're looking to, build houses, right? You have to do your due diligence. Talk to anyone on our staff. Give us a call. Pick up the phone. Send us an email. Set a call up with us. We'll do a very good job. We'll go over everything step by step by step, what we have found over the last 10 years on what the questions that you have. There's always some different questions. Maybe it's, I don't like sitting in traffic anymore. Maybe it's, I don't like the industry I'm in. Maybe it's, how is it working at home? And we will give you all those answers, because that question is a phenomenal question that we get every single day. But the easiest answer is just contact us and ask us any question, because this could be a 2-hour-long question. If you have any questions, you could send us an email, you could call us, you can visit all of our sites, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's LinkedIn, or Facebook. We are all over the internet. So any type of questions that you have, please feel free to reach out and we'll get back to you right away. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for listening in. One of the things as the CEO of REVA Global that we do want to promise you is our continued commitment to innovate in this industry, to be able to offer each and every one of you opportunities. So I want to take a second again to thank each and every one of you. And I know, George, you wanted to add something?
Thank you very much for watching. And for all those interested to join REVA Global, please visit our website at www.revaglobal.ph. We also have LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Hope you join us, and good luck!